Hello everyone, welcome. We're going to be going over the last week of September. Very excited about that. As I record this video today, it is the 22nd, so we're going into Libra season. So I'm really jazzed about Libra season. The next month astrologically just looks a little bit effervescent. I think that's the word that I used in the last video. So I'm kind of jazzed that it's in Libra season. So at least like we have like the balancing equilibrium going on inside each and every one of us. Or at least that's like the main film that the world is seeing things over. So I like that. So for the last week of October, really the only transit that we're going to be looking out for is Mercury going retrograde in Libra on the 27th. So, I mean, even before I studied astrology, before I, really stepped into my role, had my awakening and things like that, I would hear, Mercury's going retrograde. What does that mean? Ooh, we might have some activity going on outside. We'll see. What that means for each one of us, or people would make those jokes like, oh my God, it's Mercury's going retrograde. Everything's going to suck. Everything's going to die. Everything's going to break down. It's possible. I mean, let me grab Willie. I'll show you. Where's Willie? On my little map, he's what I use for Mercury. This is Willie. Willie's representing Mercury. So Mercury's, your Hermes, your connection to, your divine light, your channel, for lack of a better term. We're each here on purpose. Our souls chose to be here on this planet. So each and every one of us has a divine connection to our guides, our spirit, our team. So you can look at Mercury as being your guide and your connection. Your Jesus, your little Joshua right here. So he's putzing along in the sky, all's well, giving you your messages, just living your best life. And then all of a sudden he's like, nope, we're gonna go back. We're gonna, that thing that you left behind that you didn't want to deal with, we're gonna fuck it up. That little light that's on in your car, we're gonna make the whole thing break down. You had a little glitch in your computer, the whole thing's gonna break, and then it starts to go back again and stuff. So Monday, the 27th, your connection, to your messages and the way that you feel in flow, no matter where you are in your awakening, is going to feel a little blocked. It's going to feel a little off, and it's going to feel a little clogged up, if you will. And so for Mercury to be in Libra, balance, equilibrium, we've talked about this numerous times, gracefulness, tact, not indecisiveness, but really seeing things in both ways. So it's a really beautiful sign. And for us to be in that space of open communication, honoring our value system, all that shit's going to just stop. It's going to stop. It's going to go backwards. We might all feel a little bit irritable. We might feel a little bit like, what is happening in here? What is happening in here might not connect. And then the way that I want to actually verbalize and communicate that information, it's just not coming out right. It's not. I can understand this. I can understand this. They may not see eye to eye. Maybe one side is going to be your head and one side is going to be your heart, and your mouth cannot verbalize what's happening. Take that understanding for yourself, and then take that understanding for every single person around you in your community. We're all going to have a little bit of trouble. That's presumptuous. Expect these things so you can prepare ahead of time to move around those obstacles. This is using astrology as your tool. This is where my leadership hat comes on in a second. I will never say, like, it's Mercury retrograde, there's nothing I can do. Fuck off. No. Take care of all your things ahead of time. Get your oil change, get all the car fixed, back up your stuff, fix your computer, fix your phone, do all that ahead of time so that when you're in this retrograde period, you observe. You see what comes up and you say, oh my God, I'm getting triggered. I want to fucking yell at this person because they have a different opinion than me. Why? 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 Not everybody's looking to learn from you. Not everyone's looking to learn from me. That's okay. That's the way the world should go. But why? Look at that moment between action and reaction. Why do I want to listen to me? Why I myself can't even verbalize what it is that I'm feeling, but I need you to know what it is that I'm feeling. Feels a little bit irrational. That's a little bit of a retrograde. So that happens on Monday. So that's cool. That's going to be, what do we got? 2 weeks of that? 3 weeks. 3 weeks exactly of Mercury retrograde. So just, very general things, very general advice. Don't sign any big contracts. Don't, fucking quit your job out of passion. Don't, if things happen, address them as they come, but don't fucking make rash decisions till after the 18th. Sounds like a nice idea. Sounds like a nice little break. In a way, it's like giving yourself a chance to journal and be like, you know what, let's pause on that. Like, I'm receiving your information and I'm just going to talk to me and me and me about it. No, that's fine. You anybody else can have their reaction to you. That's fine. Take your time and say, I'm going to pause right here, time out. I'm going to go talk to myself. We're going to figure out what's best for us. Maybe pause on that decision and then make it a little bit later on. For myself as well. These aren't things like when you listen to people teach you or talk about these things, it's only because A, we're leaders and this is our job and this is what we came here to do, but B, we're learning to experience and learn in the same capacity. So I've gone back and watched my videos and been like, I don't want to incorporate a habit. It's like, you want to change your life? You will. So when Mercury's in retrograde, just take those 3 weeks to just chill the fuck out. We have a lot of activity happening in those 3 weeks. And I'll do an overview video of October, but the first week we have our new moon in Libra. What is this? Venus is going to go into Sagittarius and Pluto is going to go direct in Capricorn. That's going to be one hefty 2 days. The week after that, we have Saturn going direct in Aquarius. And then the week after that, Mercury goes back direct and Jupiter goes back direct. And we'll have a full moon in Aries. And then the sun's going to go into Scorpio. Holy shit. And then the week after that, we're going to have Mars going into Scorpio the day before Halloween. And then the first week of November, we'll have another new moon in Scorpio. So we have a lot of exciting things happening. Effervescent bubbly. You just popped a bottle of non-alcoholic bubbly. Or for me, champagne if you do. But there's infinite possibilities within tumultuousness, within excitement, within change. Let's look at it with excitement. Let's look at it with gusto. But be Libra. Be balanced about it. So we're excited. The little bloop bloop of the Libra scale. Or it's I don't even know if I can show a little picture. Bloop bloop. The little up. We're excited. Bubblies everywhere. Infinite possibilities. But then the bottom is that fucking strong, solid foundation. What do we need to set a strong, solid foundation going into a bubbly month? What does safety mean to you? What are your foundations? What do you need at the end of the day, at the end of the line? What do you need to feel good and to go to bed? What do you need? Look at that. Remember who you truly are. That's another one. Whenever we're in change or whenever we're, think of yourself as, you're out on your boat out on the open sea but you've anchored down and you're on bubbly waters. And the boat, it's fine. You have everything you need. You're anchored down. It's just riding with the waves. It's just going. But you're never going to leave this central point. What is your anchor? right now. What is your anchor? I'm even going to write that down. I really like that. What is your anchor? So take some time today and journal on that, or just have some, you know, passive discovery time. Set a timer and just daydream. That's a really cool way to just kind of like talk it out with yourself and enjoy that. But really take some time today. What is your anchor? What is your safety net? What is your security blanket? Who are your accountability buddies? Who can you count on? What can you count on? You're safe inside yourself, precious. That's what I say to myself a lot whenever I get anxious or anything. You're safe inside yourself, precious. Nobody can touch you in your skin. You're a completely sovereign motherfucking being. You can do whatever you want with your body. Nobody can tell you what to do. Check that swagger. All right, that's it for this video, I think. And how can I best help? Do you have any questions? Please reach out directly. As always, this program is donation based, so there are links below or links in my biography to pay what you can, donations, tips, paying it forward. Every little bit helps. This is my passion right here, is giving tools to help others help themselves, and do it in a way that maybe I can express it, that you'll understand. That's a joy and a dream to me, and help create communities and just help this entire population ascend. That's an incredible gift. I love you. I will see you soon.